Hi, everybody. My name is Tonya Sanders, and this is my story. Imagine being 35 years old, and the doctors have sent you home to wean off all of your medications and die. There was nothing left after 8 years of fighting. All treatments, medications, surgeries, they all failed. My name is Tonya Sanders. I am a wife, a mother, an RM, a lupus warrior, but most important, I am a survivor. 12 years ago, our perfect life changed. It just like that, I woke up and with severe jawbone pain, and that's when my downward health spiral started. Doctors started prescribing medication after medication. Then the health problems began. I suffered a stroke, meningitis twice, coma, septic multiple times, cavitary lung disease, just to name a few. In and out of the hospital every week, every other month, every month, it didn't matter. Multiple surgeries, PICC lines, chest ports, feeding tubes, spinal taps, biopsies, 20 some medications just in the morning. Fentanyl patches, IM injections into my thighs, IV, IV antibiotics 24/7 for years. But 2 years ago, I went into pain management appointment and they proceeded to tell me that they were going to start the weaning off process, that there was nothing else that they could do and nothing else that they could give me that was going to work. They had tried everything. So let's see, where am I? And also because of the opioid crisis here in Ohio, and the pain meds were not working anymore. I thought they were crazy. What in the hell was I supposed to do? I'm sitting here literally dying right here in front of them. I could smell myself shutting down. Literally, right there. I begged them for help, and they just shipped me out the door. And they said that they were really sorry. I've never abused or taken anything more in my life. What am I supposed to do? When I got in the car, I ripped up the handful of prescriptions that they had just given me. Withdrawals came hard and fast. I started just hours after my fentanyl patch was to be changed. I became agitated, nauseated. I started having seizures, suicidal, just like what you see on TV, just like heroin withdrawals. The fourth day in, I begged my husband just to let me end it. I couldn't go on any longer. But I had been researching medical marijuana for a while, but I was way too scared to try it. It didn't matter that I was taking enough pharmaceuticals to tranquilize a baby elephant for 8 years, or the fact I never questioned or was scared of what the doctors prescribed, because they were supposed to help you, right? So our friend came over and I tried it for the very first time in my life. Within 5 minutes, everything I had been experiencing for the last 8 years and the last 4 days gone, with tears running down my eyes, down my face. I said, it feels like I could run. Ever since that day, our lives have changed. I am still living. I can finally be a mom. I can eat on my own. Pain, anxiety, nausea controlled. I can walk normally instead of crawling from my bathroom to my bedroom, and no horrible side effects. I went from death to remission in 2 years just by using cannabis. Last year, my lupus decided to rear its ugly head and my stomach stopped working. So I had a peg tube placed again and it failed. Started TPN, which is a nutrition through my port. This past November 2019, I became septic and ended up in the hospital for a month. I ended up having open heart surgery on January 2nd and received an aortic valve and a root replacement and a mitral valve repair. Ended up in congestive heart failure and also had to be cardioverted due to AFib. Now, since the open heart, I have another hole in my mitral valve and my tricuspid valve needs replaced. It's a vicious cycle. Why? Why? Why had only one doctor mentioned cannabis and for only 2 seconds and never again? Why wasn't I given the option to try the safest medication first? This should have been my first option instead of my life-saving last choice. This has opened my eyes to a whole new world of medicine and a whole new passion. I believe I suffered so bad and still continue to suffer so bad, so you don't have to. So I can show you the truth. Our diseases don't change based on what state we live in. And just because I live in Ohio, Why should we continue to suffer and die? And someone in Colorado, Massachusetts, Michigan, why can they grow and use this medication how they need to? What if we were all lied to? You never know what tomorrow will bring. What if this 35-year-old was you? Cannabis is the glue that holds me together.